Alrighty, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video, we're going to talk about how the Maddox is still a beast in pubs as well as competitive. And after the big weapon balancing update, I still rank this weapon in the top 5 among all weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I actually ran a poll in the community tab and you guys said to throw both of these gameplays into the video. So we're going to go ahead and show off the first one where pretty much I just slapped the lobby. The second one I join in late and almost pull off an epic comeback. Keep in mind that my Call of Duty content is geared to helping people get better at the game. So hopefully you guys appreciate the gameplay breakdown. If you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button so you can find your way back to the channel. If at any point you learned something or enjoy the content, make sure you do hit that like button so we can get this video over 500 likes in the first 24 hours. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think the thing that a lot of times throws people off with the Maddox is that you can actually use it as an SMG and a rifle. Especially at some of the further ranges, you're going to treat it like a rifle where you're strafing a lot. But then when you get into those close quarter engagements, you're going to treat it more like an SMG. Get the awesome flank here, both of them, take them both out, pick up all those tags. And now I just got to worry about depositing those. Especially in this game mode, it seems like a majority of the teammates have no clue that you're supposed to actually grab these tags and deposit them. Because at the end of the matches, you'll often see that none of your teammates have any tags. And it's almost as if people don't understand the amount of score you get from depositing those tags. Because if I pick up 10 tags, that means I get 250 score. If I go and deposit those tags, that means I'm going to get 500 score. Add those together, that's 750 score, and that doesn't even count the kills you get. So now that I banked all those tags, now I'm pretty much that much closer to actually getting all of my streaks. I have a nice little UAV, so that gives you map awareness. I highly recommend running the UAV, even though it's one of the worst UAVs we've ever had. It's easily shot down, doesn't pass a bunch of times, it passes very slow. The information you do get allows you to chain more kills together and lead you to those higher level streaks. So just perfect timing. The guy was able to jump out the window. I was able to take him out as I was actually focused on the other guy. And running this barbed wire, I got to kind of get around there. My drone squad ends up taking this guy out. So now I know I'm in a pretty good spot. I can't actually run around right now because I'm not really safe. Because you can see that there's someone on my tail. I wasn't sure if the guy was going to run through here. I didn't know exactly how close he was. But that acoustic sensor was going off, so I wanted to make sure I was in good position. Now I'm kind of baiting my teammates. That's something you can do too. A lot of times people don't realize that you can do that, and that's done on a regular basis. You kind of see what's going on with your teammate. Maybe jump in, finish off the kill. Just use them as a meat shield, whatever it is, so that you can actually maintain your life and continue on your streaks. And that's not necessarily how I always play. Sometimes I'll play a little bit more casually where I'm just focused on just playing the game, going through the motions, seeing how many kills I can get. If I die, no big deal. But I feel as though when I put content on the channel that I should be demonstrating something and showing exactly how easy it is, how predictable the enemies are, and how anyone can pretty much do what I'm doing. And the overall goal would be for you to take what you're seeing in the video and replicate that on your own, depending on your personal skill set. So if you have incredibly fast reflexes, amazing accuracy, then you adjust your playstyle to fit that, and you just play as smart as possible using the tactics I'm explaining. If you're a little bit on the slower end, maybe you slow it down a bit, maybe you're going to camp a little bit more, or whatever the case is. You can see I'm navigating around the entire map. I'm not posting up in one location. And more often than not, I show off some solo gameplay. In this particular one, I'm playing with one of my YouTuber buddies, Earl Shatter. But you guys still get the point. You could pretty much adjust this to your own play style. And that's regardless if you're more of a camper or a run and gunner, because playing smart doesn't adhere to one play style. And I don't know if you guys have noticed from the gameplay, but what's with all my teammates running body armor? I have no clue. Seems like a lot of people are running body armor now, and that makes FMJ that much more important. So right here I can see that the enemy's distracted by my strike team. I jump out, land a couple hit markers, but my strike team's still able to clean them up. I'm able to pick up those little shamrocks. I got to jump up. Sometimes they land in odd places, so you got to make sure you're looking for them. But I ideally like to stack up on these tags whenever I can. In my last video, I know I mentioned that I started running the acoustic sensor again. I've kind of thrown it back into the rotation. I kind of left it alone because I was using that ComSec device and the stim shot. But you can see this gun still absolutely melt. And that's because they really didn't affect the time to kill. All they did is adjust the strafe speed and the aim down sight speed. So as long as you didn't heavily rely on the movement, you should be pretty fine because this weapon is pretty accurate. And overall, the best class setup is still the exact same. Quick draw 1, quick draw 2, stock, and elo sight. It's kind of one of those best class setups that's tried and true. It's not really going to change. The same way the ICR is always grip 1, grip 2, and FMJ. Right here, they need to really fix this mechanic. I can't get through the doorway because my teammate's standing there. And Treyarch already went ahead and addressed this as an issue, so hopefully it gets fixed very soon because it's been happening since the last update. So this ends up being a really close gunfight. I end up taking the guy out, I get healed, and then I go ahead and run back with my strike team. A lot of times, like I said, you could bait teammates, you could bait your strike team. Go ahead and try to peek out, end up clearing that out because my strike team will be distracted by that. So a lot of times when the strike team is having issues with those things, you just try and clear those out as quick as possible, because that's going to lead to a lower amount of kills from your strike team, especially if they're distracted. You can see I banked all those tags. This enemy gets killed over here by my teammate. Got another UAV, and that gives me another easy kill. I come around the back, able to kill this guy, clean up his tag, and now I'm able to rotate back to the other side. I still have the UAV, and I do get into a close call here, which I probably could have meleeed the guy, going for the tags, end up shooting him. He gets a little too close, end up finishing him off. I'm able to re-heal. I push with my strike team, and that's one of those advantages. Once you get those first set of streaks, like I always talk about, you're going to be able to navigate the map much easier. And I had no clue exactly what these guys were doing. It looks like they were huddled up shooting each other. I don't know. I was able to take both of them out. They were a little distracted. Easy couple kills. And here in the final stretch, my drone squad ends up taking these final 2 kills. I land a few shots, wasn't able to finish these guys off, but that ends up being the first gameplay. 40-1, not bad. I died right at the beginning. So one quick note as we transition to the second gameplay is that I actually have a second YouTube channel. It's called Special Agent JGOD. It's going to be linked down in the description. I'm also going to leave a comment in the comments section. If you guys are interested in the Division 2 for any reason, go ahead and check out the channel. Go ahead and subscribe over there, because I'm posting content regularly over there as well. So when I joined in this match, the score was 7-32, and you'll see what ends up happening. I bank 20 tags, and over this time, my team banked 0. End up getting easy death there because I was going for the tags. I was actually trying to make the comeback. When they spawn you into a match late, and more often than not, the lead is almost too big to actually overcome. So that's why a lot of times they're going to do lost stat prevented, but in those rare occasions you are able to actually make that comeback. It does actually feel really good. So this Maddox gameplay is actually a lot faster paced. You'll notice that I'm trying to get these tags aggressively, and I'm trying to get a ton of kills, and I only died twice in this entire match by racking up almost 30 kills. And one of the biggest obstacles you have to overcome when you join a match late is your teammates helping one, which they obviously weren't helping if they're way behind. And the second part is a lot of times the enemies already have their streaks. They have those UAVs, they have the strike teams, they have the drone squads, they have all those different, the Hellstorm, attack chopper, they have all these different streaks coming in at once, which makes it even bigger obstacle. So a lot of times you're gonna have to play aggressive, go for the win, and hopefully it works out. So pretty much right here, I'm stacked on ammo. I should be getting an additional score. All I'm really trying to do is get that first set of streaks, because as long as I get that, like I've talked about in other videos, you're able to chain everything together. I'm picking up all these tags because I know my teammates won't bank them. I went and captured all those, and now I'm positioning myself to see if I can come around this outside of the map. I do work myself around the map, which is very big, and right here I'm just reading the mini map. I shoot the guy there, I'm going in, rotating back around. I got a little information from the UAV. I know there's more guys coming out. I land a couple bullets so I can actually get that score. A lot of times that's the key. You don't have to always get the kill. You can focus on just getting the score. So I'm rotating around. I know that if I come around the outside, I have a better opportunity to flank them. So that's all I'm doing as I go around this left side. And for everyone that's had a chance to play Casino this weekend, it is way too big for a 5v5 match. So with those tags, I was able to get all of my streaks to call in that strike team. So right here, the smart play would have been to probably wait right here as they came around the corner, but I went for the aggressive play, jumped out. Unfortunately, there ended up being 2 of them. While that is my last death, I ended up getting lasered by the guy that I did not expect to be there. So right here, I get lucky and end up taking out this guy with the war machine before he was able to take out my strike team. No, my strike team came around the corner. He was probably going to be able to kill both of them. I pick up all these tags, and there's still more tags. I want to make sure I have full 10 so I can go ahead and bank all of them. I'm not really seeing the score change. Like I said, not one of my teammates banks a single tag during this little run. While they do grab tags, I don't know what they do with them because they never actually bank them. I know there's a guy sitting right here. I see my strike team engage with him, and you can see how I wait patiently because I know I have 10 tags. If the guy kills me, he's going to be able to grab a bunch of tags and bank them since the objective is just right there. I go aggressive, full send to go ahead and bank those tags, and now I got my second set of streaks. I got the drone squad. I have another strike team coming up, especially if I can get that kill. I'm rushing back to see if I can help out my team. And there's multiple guys in here. I continue to fire, helping to support, grabbing multiple tags. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. Playing aggressive to go ahead and bring this score closer together. Now we're up there, 27 score. We still got a minute to go. And you can see the pace at which I'm moving. I'm basically sprinting to the middle of the map, which I wouldn't normally do. I'm trying to stay as fast paced as possible, choosing engagements that maybe I wouldn't normally take. End up taking that guy out, grab the tag, and now I'm trying to rotate back. Got the heals, but I'm only sitting on 1 tag, so I got to make sure I try and get as many as possible. Go ahead and rotate around this left side, end up firing a little too early. coming around, seeing if I can get these kills. I see that he took out my teammate. And at this point, I wasn't 100% sure where the actual bank was. So I see that it's behind me. And now I got to go ahead and make sure I grab these tags. But unfortunately, Casino is a very large map. I'm not able to actually bank all of these tags. I do have 4. I know I need like 10 to go ahead and bank. And hopefully my teammates will bank some other ones. But you can see all these kills that are not getting banked. All these tags. I'm starting to rotate back. And there's just not enough time to make it. Unfortunately, this happens way too often. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button so we can get this video over 500 likes. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you can find your way back. See you on the next one. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.